Alright, look, I don't do reviews like that, and I'm probably not gonna do any more reviews after this, unless this, like blows up. Then, who knows? Alright, look, I'm talking today about Bond 25. That is Bond No Time to Die, man. Bond No Time to Die. It's about time. It is about time this movie came out. Originally supposed to come out April 2020, and it is now coming out now, October 2021. Delayed due to the pandemic. Man, it would have been great to watch last year, but it's a great time watching it now. This is the last Daniel Craig Bond movie, and let me just say, like, he is the best Bond. No doubt about it, hands down. He is the best Bond. And also, these are the best Bond movies. Despite half of them being mediocre, these are the best Bond movies. This movie was good. This movie was good, man. This movie was an event. It felt good to watch a movie like this. I've been waiting to watch another movie like this. Like, it was truly an event, man. It was truly an event. It felt like going to see Dark Knight Rises or The Dark Knight or Star Wars Force Awakens. Like, this felt big. This felt like an event. And it is a long movie. It is truly a long movie. I believe it's 2 hours, 43 minutes. It's long, but you don't feel it. At least for me. I did not feel it. Everything felt good. And like I said, it is like most of the beginning, it's just building. It's like plenty of action, but it's just building it up, and you just feel it. You feel that this is the end, and you feel the weight of it. And like I said, long movie, but this was the first Daniel Craig Bond movie where I wasn't bored. I was not bored for a single sequence, for a single part of this movie. Other ones, even like Skyfall, which I think is the best. I really like Skyfall. Even in that movie, there's some boring parts, but this is not. This is, like I said, I wasn't bored at all. Like, this is definitely not Spectre. Spectre, terrible. I would really love to sit down with Sam Mendes and be like, yo, how did you make the best Bond movie ever to making one of the worst? Like, what did you? How did you do that, Sam? How? Such a boring, long mess. Sorry, enough of Spectre. But Spectre is in this movie. This movie is full of action, emotions, and some good old-fashioned Bond tropes. The movie's action-packed. The movie's full of action, which I really loved. I really adore that. The first action scene in Italy, I believe, is great. The Cuba scene was great. The boat scene was good. The foggy forest scene was good. And all of the closing action was very good. And man, like the first scene like involves like the motorcycle stunt and the stunt where he's like going down off a rope, and then it's some good fist fights and shooting at, and the car spinning and shooting. You probably don't want to know each step, but it's got some great stuff in the first scene. Cuba scene is also very good. A lot of good shootouts. It's a straight up shootout in Cuba. Don't know which scene is my favorite. I was like, just think the first time I was like, watching, I was like, it's maybe the Cuba scene. But the more and more I think about it, maybe it's that first scene. I don't know. Two of the best parts come right there: the Cuba scene and the first action scene in Italy. I think, like I said, I don't know if it's Italy or not. And the Cuba scene, man, Ana de Armas, she does good. She does good in that scene, man. She's a good actress. She does good stunts. She's shooting, she's kicking, she's fighting, and it's like, it was so weird to me though. It's like she's just in that scene. Spoiler. I don't know if I can say. She's like just in that scene, so it's like weird. It's like, yo, you introduce this dope character, this fun, spunky new character, and it's like she's just in the scene. She's just in that scene in the middle of the movie. It's like, why did y'all do, like, off the trailer? I thought, okay, maybe she's gonna come in the middle, right, or towards the end, and she's gonna be in the final fight. But no, she's just on that mission. She's just on. And it's like she has so many lines and such good, choreography in the fight, and it's like, she's just there, and it's like, it was an interesting take. Like, why would they do that? I don't know why exactly they did that, but I'm glad they did, because she was a good part of the movie. Lashana Lynch did a good job, man. She has this like fun rivalry with Bond throughout the film, and just good job, Lashana. Like, she did good. And if I made that, one of the pullbacks of this movie is the villain's bad. The villain is bad. They missed right here. The villain is bad. Rami Malek, if I'm pronouncing it right, he does a good job. He does a good job as the villain, but it's not a good villain. Like, what did they do? Like, he has such a cool facial scar and a cool scary mask, and it's like, oh, yo, I'm from the trailer. Oh, he's gonna give a great performance. This is gonna be crazy. He might do as good as Javier Bardem and Skyfall. Like, this is gonna go crazy. And it's like, nah. And like I said, Rami did good. Rami did good, but he's just underused. Like, he's used more as an idea and a backstory rather than an actual villain. Like, he's barely in the movie. He's barely in the movie. It's more Bond versus idea more than Bond versus villain. But like I said, I do like this hideaway. Like, his villain lair. I did like that. Can't lie. Title song was really good. I thought it was almost as good as Skyfall. Maybe it is better than Skyfall, or just as good as Skyfall. It's definitely the second best song, at least. and these Daniel Craig Bond movies. And yeah, I mean, just real good song title, and just even the design they did for it, I really liked it. An emotional, crazy ending, crazy ending. I don't want to say anything. Just wow, wow. I was like, wow, just a crazy wild ending to this movie, man. Great finish. Really liked it. Like I said, action packed, good movie. Was not bored throughout the whole thing. It's not better than Skyfall to me. Even though I'm like, ooh, this was good, but not better than Skyfall. But I gotta give it second best. This is the second best Daniel Craig Bond movie. Just what they did in Skyfall, just some great things in that. The action sequences are better to me. The villain was better. The score was better, even though this is a good score as well. But second best Daniel Craig Bond movie. I give it. It's good. It's not great. I kind of expected more, but it is a good movie. I'd say at least a 7 out of 10. I'm giving it. It's a 7 out of 10. Go see this thing, man. It's a good time. Bond, No Time to Die. I recommend it, man. Isaac J review, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm out.
As written in Luke, the army of God, and we are the